rock bottom saved me. Why? Because it destroyed the illusion that I had something. So I could finally rebuild something greater, and what's more important, something real. So if you're right there, this is for you. And good news, if you're there, you get nothing to lose, and that means that you can do whatever you want from right where you are and build the life that you actually want. Because look, when we build something, we often have to lose something, because we cannot build something new on the same foundation that we lived on. So what's great about rock bottoms is that you get nothing to lose. Like, you got no foundation, so you have to rebuild everything right from there. So for me, I lost everything for like 2 or 3 times in my life. I'm talking about that right now, like just like it's something like, casual, but it is. So the first time it was when the war began. I thought I have everything. I thought I have everything until I lost everything, and then everything materialistic I had gone. Like, literally everything I had was gone. The people I loved, the things I loved, my clothes, everything. And at that moment I realized, like, wait a minute, I have nothing, so I can build here anything I want, and that's everything I needed, like me. So the first time when I lost everything because of the war, I ended up in the place I literally hated, without my clothes, without everything materialistic that I had. And at the time I was like, you know what, I want to go to America. And I set the goal for myself, even though I didn't have anything. Like, I couldn't even study. So when I ended up in that situation, the first thing I did is realizing that it is what it is. And yeah, I can't change anything, I can't change the situation, and I believe that there was a reason why I ended up there. So the first thing you have to do when you are in a situation you don't like and you don't have anything and it's like rock bottom, so the first thing you have to do is to literally accept it. Just accept your fall, because without it you would live in illusions that you actually have something, that you live your dream life. And when you live in those illusions, you don't do anything. Why? Because you constantly tell yourself that you got everything, everything's fine, everything's good, and you don't want to do something. Because why? Because why would you? You already have everything. So the first thing is just to actually realize, wait, I'm done right now, and I gotta do something. Just accept and surrender. I believe that God wouldn't make me end up in that situation if He wouldn't want me to grow. Like, if I wasn't there, I wouldn't have my dreams. I wouldn't do everything I do now to get closer to those dreams, because God planted those dreams in me in those times when I was in the rock bottom. Because I was like, I don't like this life. I don't like this life. I don't want to live like that. I don't want to live like that. Like, I'm here now. I accept that am here now, but I'm not gonna stay here. And that's the position you have to be in order to get out of there and just live your dream life, even though it's not like that right now. So just accept that it's God's will, and it's for your life, it's for you, it's for the better. Everything happening right now is not to you but for you, and no matter how it feels right now, it may feel bad, yes, you may be in grief or anything. I know transformation doesn't always feel good, but we need it in order to grow. And maybe only in that time God put it to you in this situation, because maybe only now He can plant something great in you. So accept that this is your destiny. No matter you like it or not, this is your destiny and you have to do something with it. You can't live in your illusions like, oh, but everything's fine, everything's gonna be okay. No, everything's not gonna be okay if you do nothing. In order to everything be okay, you have to do something. You cannot sit and be like, oh, but everything's be okay. Everything's gonna be okay. I'm gonna be good. No, you're not gonna be good. You're not gonna live your dream life if you sit and do nothing. And you do nothing just because you constantly tell yourself that everything's fine. Just acknowledge, be brave enough to acknowledge that everything's not fine, that you're so low, that you're on the rock bottom, and you can actually build something from here. There's no need to, I don't mean that you have to sit like this and cry constantly that I'm on the rock bottom, I don't know what to do. No. You know what to do. When you're at the rock bottom, you have like new ideas, you have new dreams, you got like the brand new mindset, and you can do something with it. You don't have to sit and cry all the time that you're on the rock bottom. Just saying, you just acknowledge it. Me, for the first time, I was just like this. I was sitting all the time and crying like, God, but why? Why? I don't deserve that. I don't want to live like this. Where's my cat? Where's my clothes? Yeah, but then I realized, like, wait a minute. Yes, I miss my home, but I realized that I can live in America. I don't have to live at home all the time. I don't have to. And at that moment, I realized that, wait a minute, I don't want to. Maybe I want to live something else. Maybe I want to live somewhere else. And that's up to me. So, if I sit here and do nothing, I will not live there. And the same, if I sit here and tell myself that everything's okay and I love my life right now, I'm not gonna be there. So I have first to acknowledge that yes, it is what it is. I'm in this situation right now and I don't like this situation, but I can do this and this and this and this, and I want to do this and this and this and this. And you finally have to make a plan out of that, so you can go where you want to go. You know, even the fact, even if you had that dream before, when you're at the situation you hate, you got so much motivation. You got so much motivation because you don't want to stay in that shit. You don't want to. You want to go forward. You want to go and get that thing that you want to get. But yeah, sometimes the situation makes it even harder. But you know, everything you need in this life is you. You don't need any of those materialistic things, because abundance comes from within. And if you're abundant inside, you can get anything you want outside, whether it's the situation you want to come up to, whether it's like materialistic things, it doesn't matter. And a very important moment, sometimes we have that illusion of control. You cannot control everything, and if you end up in that situation, I know many people who are like, okay, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it, and they're trying to fix it, and the more they try, the worse situation gets. But they're like keeping optimistic and be like, I'm gonna fix it, I'm gonna fix it anyway. Listen, sometimes it's your destiny. Sometimes God's put you in this situation for your highest good, and you don't have to fight it. You don't have. You cannot build something greater if you're still fighting the fall. You can't, because that's the matter of the energy. It really matters where you put your energy. If you put all the energy you got, and by the way, you got less energy because the situation is stressful and a lot of your energy is just lacking. So if you put all the energy you have into fighting the fall, you will not come out, because sometimes it's your destiny, and no matter how much you fight, you will still be there until you realize that it's your destiny, until you realize that, wait a minute, I have to do something here, I'm here for a reason. And until you realize that and be fighting the fall, you will not build anything. Just accept that it's just an illusion. You don't control everything in your life, and you don't have to. Just give it in God's hands. Just give it to God. Everything that you're worrying about, everything that you cannot fight like this for, everything, just pray. Because sometimes in prayers we got answers that we couldn't hear, because we are constantly fighting with this world. We are constantly doing something and we don't listen. So just give it to God and move on. Just give this current situation to God and build the life of your dream right from here. And strip everything back to the core. Like, let go of old identities, people, especially toxic people, roles, ego, everything. Because you know what, sometimes that rock bottom is God himself. And you have to answer the question, like, who are you without all that noise, without all your old roles, without your ego, without all those toxic people, without all those masks, old identities. Maybe God wants you to rebuild not your life but yourself. Like, ask yourself, who are you? And this is the exact moment you come from why me to just why. Why? What can I do here? Why am I here? What can I get here? What can I build here? Sometimes God puts you in this rock bottom so you can build yourself there, build your life there, and it's truly your destiny. Because without this bottom, you wouldn't be you, you wouldn't know who you are, you wouldn't have those dreams, you wouldn't realize who you are, you would live with the same roles, ego, masks, identities, without all of that, not even realizing who you are. But obviously it's not easy to do all of those things, and you do need your power. But here's the thing, you cannot build something without your own energy, because rebuilding starts from within. So the next step would be just reconnect with yourself, reconnect with your inner power, just call your power back. How? Meditation, journaling, shadow work, inner child healing, just Google on these practices and just work and work on yourself, because you cannot build something outside if you do not know who you are. Just journal. First of all, journal, because reflection is everything when you're working on yourself, even for even for even for shadow work and inner child healing, for everything. Also pray. I pray a lot because prayer is my lifestyle. You cannot achieve something without God. If God wants it, you will achieve it. If God doesn't want it, you will not achieve it, because it's not for your highest good. So pray a lot, ask God for help, and He will help you, because He just waits for your allowance. And also go for nature walks, hug the trees, walk barefoot, ground yourself, because grounding is very important when you want to build something, because you need the surface, right? And in this situation, the surface is you, and you need this surface to be stable. Nothing can teach you to be stable better than Mother Earth. I was just sitting lately and one quote came to my mind. I don't know what it is, but it's like, let go of the situation and the situation will let go of you. Just let it be. Just let it be, this situation. Don't fight it. Don't try to change it. Just, it is what it is. Just let it be. Just accept it. And that's the moment when you start rebuilding your life, when you accept the current situation. And also, discipline over motivation. I've talked about this a lot on my channel, but I'm gonna say it again. Discipline over motivation, because motivation is gonna lead you nowhere. Motivation is like, it's like shaky ground. You have to be stable, and discipline is what what gives you that stability that you need. Because if you wake up today, I want to do it, and tomorrow I don't, guess what? You will not get what you want, because you do only what your body wants at this exact moment. But you have to think what you want in the future, because your actions, your thoughts now shape your future, shape your tomorrow. And if you want to get that thing tomorrow, you have to do certain things right now. Just make it like your holy sanctuary. Imagine that you live in a monastery. It's a great example. You have like everyday routine and you do it no matter what, whether you're tired, whether you're scared. You just wake up and do it. It's unnegotiable. Because I know many people say that like it's self-abuse, forcing yourself to do things that you don't want to, but the question is, what do you really want? What do you really want? You want to go and rest now, or you want to get that thing that you want? Because everything has a price. You cannot just dream about it and get it. No. You have to work, and you have to work hard for it. You have to prove like, hey, I want it. I really want it. You deserve to dream again. Just set a new vision. Once you set like the whole vision, what you want to get, it becomes so much easier, because you do what you love, you do what you want. You just live that dream. That's the difference. When you live out of motivation, when you live that dream but you're disciplined. Because honey, do you think I want to study English every day? No, I don't, but I do want to live in America, so that's why I do that. That's my choice, my conscious choice. And if you truly need that motivation, just get your dream board, make it, or like script your dream life. For example, I get ChatGPT and ask it, write it my dreams, and ask it to describe a day from my dream life. And then I read it every single day, so I stay motivated, so I can stay disciplined. But anyway, even if I'm not motivated, even if that script doesn't help because I'm too tired or too scared, I do the things anyway. And it's natural sometimes to seek motivation if it feels just like uncomfortable. But you know what? Everything in this world has a price, and this pain that you bear is the price of your future success. Um, yeah. It's gonna be painful, it's gonna be hard, you're gonna be tired, scared, whatever, but you still have to do what you do. Honey, you made this plan for a reason. It's not a whim, it's not an accident. It's your own way to greatness. And every time you don't feel like following the plan, just ask yourself, do I want the result, or do I want to just dream about them? Because your dreams mean nothing if there's no action behind them. You don't need to be motivated. You don't need to be inspired. You just have to do. You just have to be disciplined. Because motivation is for the weak, not weak. The universe has already prepared everything you want for you and you know it. But it won't give it away for free. It won't be so easy. It's testing you how much you want it, and if you give up at the first sign of laziness, honey, then you're not worthy. You're not worthy of it. Your plan is the way to your future, and to either walk it or destroy it with your own excuses like, oh, but I got no motivation, oh, but I'm tired, oh, but I'm scared, oh, but I don't want to do it now, not today, etc, etc, etc. No, you either walk it or destroy it, and it's up to you. So it's your choice. You act no matter what, or you stay where you are. But we don't like where we are, right? We don't. So we act, and you know what? And know this. If you skip one act today, tomorrow will be even more difficult to you. So get up, pull yourself together, and do it even if you don't feel like it, because there's only one thing that separates winners from losers. It's the ability to move forward, even if it's tough, even if it's hard, even if you're tired or scared, or even if it's uncomfortable. No matter what, just going forward, no matter what. So I believe in you, and I'm rooting for you, and I know you're gonna do that. Then I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.